Hi everyone, my name is Megan DeVicia and I'm the Programs and Community Engagement Coordinator with Hamilton Arts Council.
My name is David Hudson. I'm Artistic Director for Hamilton Arts Council. Hamilton Arts Council serves communities across the Greater Hamilton area, including Hamilton, Ancaster, Flamborough, Dundas, Glanbrook, Waterdown, Stony Creek, and Six Nations of the Grand River.
We acknowledge that the area we serve is situated upon the traditional territories of the Erie, Neutral, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Mississaugas. This land is covered by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, which is an agreement between the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabeg to share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes.
Very good.
Hamilton Arts Council is now accepting expressions of interest for Hamilton Arts Week taking place June 5th to the 14th, 2024. You can apply for up to $4,000 to present your proposed activities. All of the information in this information video tutorial is available in our Arts Week guidelines. Find it on hamiltonartscouncil.ca/artsweek. Are you interested in applying? All of the eligibility criteria is written in the Arts Week guidelines.
Eligibility is defined by having an Artie Crowd profile, which requires you to either live or work in the Greater Hamilton area. Working in the Greater Hamilton area may be described as contributing to the Hamilton cultural sector. This should be articulated clearly in your Artie Crowd profile.
Eligible activities for Hamilton Arts Week may be an original or existing work, a live action or pre-recorded event, a performance, workshop, discussion, artist talk, exhibition, installation, or screening, or a single or multidisciplinary arts presentation.
For information about ineligible activities, please see the guidelines. Please note that activities that have funding from Canada Council for the Arts or Canadian Heritage will be deemed ineligible. However, if you are an organization or group who receives operating support from either of these funding agencies, you may still be eligible to apply. We have a two-phase application process, which includes expressions of interest. These are a brief description of your proposed activities. Expressions of interest are due by January the 7th, 2024.
Activities can be in person, online, or hybrid, and must closely align with one of these presentation streams.
Collaborating or combining diverse artistic expressions or creative practices. This may involve bringing together two distinct different art genres. This may also be a collaborative presentation. So two artists who are recognized as solo individuals coming together for these proposed activities.
Community building and connecting. These activities dismantle barriers and prioritize inclusion. For example, advocacy forums or discussions. These activities will facilitate a meaningful exchange between presenters and the audience.
Innovating approaches or exploring compelling themes. These presentations really push the boundaries of what we would typically expect for an Arts Week or Arts Festival presentation. Consider presentations that will really generate a critical dialogue or community discussion following your presentation.
Indigenous artists, themes, and audiences. These activities may be delivered by Indigenous artists and delivery teams. They may include Indigenous central themes or content, or specifically engage Indigenous audiences.
Reimagining spaces, places, and zones. These presentations may include art presentations in unusual or interesting places. They may include site-specific work or presentations that are created specifically to appear at a certain venue or place in the city, or they may include highlighting lesser-known venues or activity spaces. Once you've selected the presentation stream that most closely aligns with your described proposed activities, you'll receive a score.
To discover how your proposed activities are scored, please read page 7 of the Arts Week guidelines. The description of your proposed activities should include
the arts discipline represented. It could be a singular or multiple arts genre.
presentation format or intended location,
the central themes or topics of your proposed activities,
key partnerships,
the duration of the activities,
and the number of artists or presenters involved. An expression of interest also includes a URL to your Artie Crowd profile. Please include in your biography or artistic statement or vision relevant information to your experience, skills, and capacity to deliver upon your proposed activities. You should also include relevant examples of work.
To discover how the Artie Crowd profile is scored in relation to your proposed activities description, please visit page 4 of the guidelines. Expressions of interest will be reviewed and scored by Hamilton Arts Council staff, and applicants will receive notification by January the 19th. Successful expressions of interest will be invited to complete an application, which will include a detailed budget, an impact statement, and more information about the proposed activities.
Applications will then be reviewed and scored by our panel of adjudicators, which includes Angela de Montenay, renowned Indigenous Canadian Cree Métis designer, artist, and entrepreneur, notably recognized for her contributions to the All Our Relations public art project.
Sheila Murray, esteemed author of Finding Edward, the 2023 Hamilton Literary Award winner for fiction, and former documentary filmmaker with a background in social justice and not-for-profit.
And Shane Pennells, accomplished Indigenous Ojibwe filmmaker and writer, acknowledged for his sustained 2-decade commitment to utilizing the arts as a conduit for amplifying the voices and narratives of marginalized populations in Hamilton. Hamilton Arts Week 2024 is presented in partnership with Hamilton Arts Council and the City of Hamilton, with generous support from Canada Council for the Arts and Canadian Heritage. Thanks for watching.